Hi my friends, it's Susannah, and today I have a yoga session designed all around the core. Yes, the 3 essential exercises we should all be doing to address our core strength, and the best part is they are safe if you have low bone density. So we'll begin the session with warm-ups to address mobility for many of the joints in our body and prepare us to do those core exercises. And then we're going to end with some breath work as well as relaxation. So that's going to address our stress levels, which is so important. So it's a complete supportive package if you are dealing with low bone density, and it's going to be great. So all you need is a yoga mat and maybe a blanket or a sweatshirt to put on at the end when we relax, because that's going to be a key piece of this session. Alrighty, so gather up what you need and I'll meet you back and we will get started on our backs. Welcome back. Let's begin today lying down on your back. So in order to get there, right now you want to begin to tune into your abdominals and engage them to safely bring you down to your back. Lower down, protecting your neck on the way. And then once you're down, get comfy. So readjust your clothing as necessary and shake it out a little bit. We want to just release our limbs from our hips, knees, ankles, and fingers. Do a little shake out right now. Excellent. And now with your feet on the floor, 2 feet, just let them land wherever they will. You're going to do some tailbone tucking up. So you'll press your lower back into the floor as you lift your tailbone off the floor. It's a pelvic tilt. And squeeze your butt a little bit. Then reverse that by dropping the tailbone and arching your back. And you could literally put your hand underneath your back right now. There's space there. But now reverse it again by pressing your lower back into the floor and lifting the tailbone up. Gentle squeeze of your butt. So just slowly do these pelvic tilts back and forth. So it's a great mobility exercise for your pelvis and your back. We want to prepare everything for our core strength exercises we're going to be doing. Great. And now come to stillness, pause, walk your feet a little closer in towards your butt now, and see if you can find the soles of your feet. So imagine you were standing right now and press into your big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and heels, and lift your toes off the floor. So this will activate your feet. And now take a breath in and relax the toes back down. Now we're going to do mini bridge up and down. So press down onto your feet. Arms, upper arm bones can also be supporting you here. Lift the hips a few inches up and lower back down. So it's just going to be an up and down. This is a warm-up. So lift up, feel your hips engage, lower down. Lift up, gentle squeeze of your butt, and lower it down. Let's do about 3 more. Lift it up, lower it down. Lift it up, breathe, and down. And now this one will take a little higher and hold your bridge. So hips lift, hips, shoulders, hips, knees in a straight line. And let the arms just be beside you, palms face up, and hold. And can you find your breath here? Breathing in through your nose, you're going to let your breath gently fill your belly. Exhale through your nose. And now slowly, on the next exhale, lower your spine back to the floor. Feel your lower back land and then your butt. Pick your feet up off the floor now. Place your hands behind the thighs and do a gentle kick out to release any tension you may have built up there. Place your hands on top of your knees now and then do some circles. So we'll just let the hands guide the knees and the knees guide your hips, and you'll do circles going in opposite directions and then reverse it, go the other way. Don't forget to breathe. So we're saying hello to our hips here. You can go the other direction again. Plant your left foot on the floor and extend your right leg towards the sky. Interlace the hands behind that right thigh. Interlace, like just if you can get there, you'll just be behind the thigh and then push your foot up towards the sky and now point your toes. So flex and press the heel up and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Good, now pause here. You can gently let the elbows go out as you pull your leg towards yourself a little bit and then relax. Good, and then the hands outside the shin if possible or behind. Gently pull in and rotate the ankle now. So we want all the joints in the body to get a little love in this warm-up sequence. Reverse direction with your ankle rotation. Excellent. And now take that leg, cross it over the leg that's on the floor. So you've got crossed thighs now. Lift both feet up off the floor. Reach forward and pull. See if you can peel your lower back tailbone right off the floor. Flex both feet. And give yourself a stretch in the side of your hip and your lower back and your butt. Release your legs, relax, and now shake it out. Plant your right foot on the floor. Extend your left leg towards the sky. Interlace the hands behind the thigh, below the knee, and gently press. As you press your heel up towards the floor, you pull your legs gently towards yourself. Now point and flex. Point and flex. Breathe. Lovely stretches, right? For hamstrings and calves. Pause and a little bit of work for the ankle. And now release, bend at the knee, and draw that leg in closer to you, ankle circles. So you've got your left foot now going around and around in circles. Go the other direction. Very nice. Now, again, we'll cross the legs. So the left leg crosses the right. You've got your thighs crossed as if you're sitting in a chair with crossed legs. Lift your feet up and towards you. Lift your tailbone up towards you too. And pull yourself into yourself. And breathe. And undo. Shake it out. From here, we're going to begin our core strengthening exercises. So we'll begin with bird dog. So first, lift your left leg behind you and hold. Flex your left foot. Find your abdominals. And then lift your right arm forward and hold. So it's opposites, right? Left leg, right arm. I call this balancing cat position. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hand, lower the knee, and then the other side. So start with the leg. So lift the left leg, the right leg behind you this time, and the left arm. Find your balance and hold. If it's challenging for you to do the leg and the hand at the same time, you could keep both hands down and just do the legs for now, okay? But if you can do the opposites, that's where we're really going to challenge our balance as well as our core. We'll start to move. So lift the opposites, right and left, inhale, exhale, lower, and then the opposite side. Just keep going back and forth. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. I'm staring straight at the floor for focus and balance, and continuing. So this is my version of bird dog. I formerly called it dynamic balancing cat. These are just names, words to describe what our bodies can do to utilize our core muscles and keep our balance. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Great. Okay, relax. So walk your hands in front a little bit, lift up your feet, take your hips back, They don't have to go all the way to the floor in a puppy stretch. So your hips are up, your arms are stretching forward, and your spine is straight. This is a puppy stretch. And breathe. Great. So now let's come to our bellies. Arms beside you. Pubic bone pressing down. Rock your hips a little side to side just to find your legs in space here. We'll lift the right leg up, but first we'll squeeze the butt and engage the right hip and use that energy to lift the right leg about 3 inches off the floor. That means not very high. And stretch through the right toes and lower. And then again, engage your butt muscles. Really squeeze your left hip and lift your left leg about 3 inches up off the floor and lower down. So let's do that alternating. So lift the right and lower. Lift the leg and lower. So we're strengthening the hip here and breathing. And keep going. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And now keeping your pubic bone pressing down, tops of the feet pressing down. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Relax your neck. And now lift your head up a little ways. Lift the arms up, palms are facing down. And lift the chest. And breathe. Good. Inhale and exhale, lower. And now we're going to lift the chest and both of the legs if you'd like to. If you're not sure if your low back thinks this is a good idea, then just simply lift the chest and don't lift the legs. So take a breath in and a breath out, and on the next inhale, lift everything up and relax your neck. So this is locust pose. Strengthens the muscles of your spine. Breathe. So you're not going very far up. You're just feeling length from crown, tailbone, butts gently engaged. Press through the toes. Inhale and exhale, relax down. Place your hands by your chest, curl your toes, and again, go into that puppy stretch to stretch out your back and lengthen. Find your breath. Great. And now for your plank pose. So you can be on your knees, lift up your feet, cross at your ankles, have your arms nice and strong and straight, and that is a knee plank. Option 1. Option 2 is to lift up so that you have a straight line from your heels through your tailbone through your crown, and your arms are nice and strong and straight. And now see if you can take your shoulders away from the ears. And now isometrically pull your hands to your toes and your toes towards your hands as you hold your full plank pose. Breathe. Let's count for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to the knees, hips back. And now let's do a variation with your forearms. So come on down to either forearms parallel, or in yoga I do the dolphin variation where I make a tripod with the arms. So interlace the hands if you would like to do the tripod way with your elbows lined up so you've got a tripod, and then extend the legs behind you and find your plank pose on forearms. Have a straight line from crown through tailbone through heels, and isometrically pull your arms towards your feet and your feet towards your arms as you feel that energy building in your core. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. Drop to the knees and find your way to a frog child. Toes touch, knees wide, hips back, and arms just relax in front of you. Maybe cross your hands on top of each other and let your forehead rest on top of your stacked hands. Good. And release. All right. So now we've got one more core strengthener to do, and we got to get on our backs to do it. So come on down. Remember to use your abdominals, keep your chin tucked, and lower safely to your back. So this one is the challenge, the dead bug challenge. So we're going to lift the legs up so they're bent at 90 degrees, and our arms are straight up towards the sky, palms face each other. And here we use the opposites, but be sure to tune into your core, your abs, before you move. So go ahead and just tighten your abdominals right there, right now. Got it? And now we'll do opposites. Let's start with the right leg and the left arm. And the left arm goes overhead, touches the floor, and then come back up. And then switch. Lower and up. So this is a brain teaser as well, right? Coordination challenge. I know it's not easy. So you focus on you. And if you get it wrong, it doesn't matter. Just move. Breathe in, breathe out. Use your breath, move your limbs. Take some practice, and it's a good challenge. You do want to keep practicing until it gets easier. Inhale and exhale. You can train your brain. At the same time, strengthens your core muscles and works your shoulder mobility. Okay, let's do 2 more both sides. That's 1. And 1 more. And release and bring the knees in. Rock your lower back side to side. We're going to end before the relaxation period with a little extra bonus abdominal work. So place your hands right underneath the edge of your butt, palms face down. So this is just to give your lumbar spine extra support. So you should feel your lower back in the floor. Pick your feet up off the floor, knees are bent. Now extend both legs to the ceiling and hold here. So I'm going to be lowering my straight legs down towards the floor. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay, because it depends if your lower back stays grounded. And right before your heels would touch, bend your knees in, tighten your abs, pull them in, and extend up again. So we basically make a circle. We go down with the straight legs and bring the knees in. Take an inhale. Exhale, shoot them up. Inhale. Exhale, lower them down. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Whew. Let's do 2 more. Up and down. Inhale the knees in. Exhale them up. Be sure your lower back is grounded. And last time, in and up and pause. Release the arms, bring both arms overhead, hold here. And then this is a Kundalini exercise where we're going to do breath of fire to stimulate our core or our 3rd chakra by exhaling through the nose at the same time as you pump your belly. You could bend your knees here now. You could even hold your legs in, but this is the full way to do it with everything extended up. And it's very stimulating for your nervous system. Take a breath in and pump. You're exhaling through your nose as you pump your belly. Take a deeper breath in and hold the breath. And exhale, relax as you release. And let yourself kind of move side to side. Let's take the knees over to one direction. They don't have to go all the way down, and then up and over. So little easy twists side to side. It's a counter pose. Lift up, let the knees follow, and come over. Lift up, let the knee follow, and over. So this is for your lower back. Keep the legs not too close. They should be no more than bent at 90 degrees. Don't pull them in towards your chest. So it's just the low back getting a nice release. Great. And release. Both feet on the floor. Let's do a strengthening move for the femur bones. So lift both legs back up. Take your right hand on your right thigh, left hand on the right hand on the thigh. Drop the left foot back to the floor, and now you're going to press. Press thigh into hands and hands into thigh. Press, 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 press. Push, push, push. Push your thigh into your hands. Push your hands into your thigh. You should be feeling a lot of sensation. I know I'm feeling it in the hip. Push. You're stimulating the muscles around the femur bone. So beneficial. And the right hip. Good. Release. Other side. So switch so that the left hand is pressing left thigh, right hand presses the hand, and push. The thigh pushes into your hands are pressing into your thighs. You're really stimulating and strengthening the muscles of around the bones of this femur and of the hip. Push, 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 push. Push in, push away. Excellent. And release. And then you're going to have to shake it all out. Shake it all out. Shake, shake, shake. So you're going to do whatever you need to do now to release the tension. Maybe move your hips around in circles. Maybe move your arms, your shoulders in circles. Good. Open and close. And maybe a happy baby pose would feel nice. And relax. Good. And we're going to stay on our backs as we begin to focus on breathing. So allow your knees to touch and your feet to be wide. This is called restorative rest pose. So come to restorative rest pose. Knees touch, feet are somewhat wide, hands on your belly for the moment, and close your eyes. So you're going to begin with an inhale through the nose and notice the expansion of your breath as you do this in your belly. So inhale, the belly expands gently, and exhale through your nose. Notice the breath release and the belly relax. So just do these easy abdominal breaths. So inhale into the lower belly. And exhale. Go slowly, but without stress. So don't worry about counting, just breathing. Inhale through your nose. Belly expands. Exhale through your nose. Belly relaxes. You can feel the abdominal muscles gently pressing back. Do a few more belly breaths. And now take one hand, either hand, doesn't matter which, and place it on your chest lightly and keep one hand on your belly. And now we're going to breathe into the belly, but also draw the breath and our awareness up into the chest. So as you inhale in through your nose, let the belly rise and keep inhaling until you feel your chest expand a little bit. And exhale through your nose. Let the chest release and the belly relax. Again, inhale belly. Keep inhaling through the nose, chest expands. And exhale. One more time like that. Inhale belly. Exhale chest. Oh, inhale belly all the way up into the chest, and then exhale from the chest to the belly. Wonderful. And now the last part you get to choose. One hand's going to move. So your hand that's on the chest might return to the belly, or the hand that's on the belly will go up to join the hand on the chest. So your choice, belly or chest with both hands. And once you've decided what works for you right now, it doesn't matter, just whichever just came to you, you'll take a moment to just relax and notice that you've got your hands together on that particular spot, belly or chest. And we'll return to the focused breath awareness. Again, in through your nose. Let your belly and your chest rise. Exhale through the nose. Continue at your own pace. Excellent. And now release. Release your hands. Final relaxation. So go ahead and extend your legs out on the floor, arms out to the sides, palms face up. So this is your typical Savasana position, lying flat on your back. And if this is not comfortable for you, you will make adjustments. Maybe you'll put a pillow underneath your knees or a pillow underneath your head. If you are feeling cool, you'll take a moment to go get a blanket or a sweatshirt to put on top of you, or socks for your feet. Okay? So we're going to take a good few minutes for relaxation. This is your time, so enjoy it. Get as comfortable as you can. I'm here for you, okay? So you go ahead and settle in. Okay, let's bring them out of Savasana. Allowing the sound of the singing bowl to gently bring you back. Coming back into your body, back into the room, your room. Aware of your space. Start to deepen your breath. And then ever so slowly, start to move. Wiggle fingers and toes. And then if you'd like, you could transition from lying down, taking your time, but moving up to a seated position for the last few minutes of our session. Ellie, would you like to sit? Ellie, sit. Go ahead, sit. Once you have found your seat and maybe your pet, get comfortable again. And now bring your hands together, rub them. Ellie's rolling on the floor now. Rub them and draw prayer hands to your heart center. We're going to send prayers for peace and healing to all beings around the planet and to our pets and all the animals. And cut it out. And a prayer to our planet Earth. Namaste. I wish you well. Thank you so much for joining me for this session. If you would like to be in touch with me, you could go below this video and leave a comment. If you're not yet a subscriber to this channel, the Forever Yoga with me, Susannah channel, you could subscribe. Everyone, if you didn't already, give this video a thumbs up, go ahead and like it. And join the Strong Bones Facebook group for more personal interaction with me and thousands of other like-minded women. And we'll support each other in our bone strengthening exercises and pursuit for healthy bones. And that's about it. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.